Thursday, August the 18th. It's about 10 minutes till 7 o'clock. And we just got started on the approach trail for the AT here at Amicalola Falls. A good little trip up, a Waffle House to eat. And right now our main objective, get to Springer Mountain. We'll try and get you some videos along the way. Bring you with us. I just want to get to the staircase. My main objective is to make this next step. Everybody thinks you're sunflower. Sitting inside. We've made it past Amicalola Falls, and we're on the approach trail now, just past up where it split off from the hike-in trail. How's those stairs? That about sums it up. Well, the first one said 175, and to be honest, I forgot how many there were. So when we got to the top of those, I was like, sweet. Then we got to another one that said, was it 460? Yeah. Those are pretty intense. So we're walking through spider webs back in the woods here. I guess we're the first ones up this trail today. Gonna be a lot of uphill to get to Springer Mountain. This is your first time on the approach trail, isn't it? Yep. So it's both of our first time on the approach trail. That's all new sights for us, and supposed to be a lot of uphill, and so far that's proven to be true, especially with the stairs. I'll turn you around, let's see what's going on. Yeah, waiting for this to level off, but it's supposed to be a pretty steady, about 2,000 foot climb today between where we parked the car and where we're going to get to Springer Mountain. So we still haven't really decided if we're going to stay at Springer, or if we're going to push on and try and make a higher mileage trip. But that's a decision for later in the day. So we're about to leave from Springer Mountain here. Dad's standing right there by the first white blaze. I think we're going to head towards trying to push the Three Forks to camp tonight. So if we get to Stover Creek and we feel like that's enough, we may just go ahead and camp there. But if we can make it Three Forks, and if we can push even further than that, maybe was it Hickory Flats? Yeah. Maybe Hickory Flat Cemetery. So we've officially reached the Appalachian Trail. This is my first time being on top of Springer Mountain. Beautiful clear day. don't know if you can see it in the video, but you can see quite a ways from up here. So, you ready?
Hello.
Let's go.
Zipping the legs off. Much cooler.
Well, we made it to Long Creek Falls. Very, very beautiful. Camp is set up here at Long Creek Falls tonight. I'll turn you around and give you a look at it.
Here is my setup. Woodbonnet blackbird. And then right over here next door is Dad and his Tennessee. How's that hike in?
Pretty tough on the old man, but I mean, I'm here.
Ready for some dinner?
No, I'm ready to go get in this cold water over here.
I might do the same thing. Yes, sir.
All right, well, get you in just a little bit or in the morning, depending on when we pull the camera back out. Good morning. Just waking up. We got the food bags. I'm cooking a little breakfast from the hammock. Something I've always wanted to do. It's like fun. It's my first time. So. I haven't heard Dad stirring yet, but I slept pretty good last night. We went straight from 8:30 or 9, about 9 to 12 straight through. And then the rest of the night kind of in and out of dream sleep. Ready for it then? creek. Got all our water, a few pictures. And now we're headed back up this little side trail, get back on the AT and head towards Hawk Mountain. We talked to two guys yesterday, and they said there's pretty much zero water between Hawk Mountain and Neels Gap. So we're going to be sure to tank up when we get there. Well, we got plenty of water. It's about, what they say, 7 or 8 miles? Yeah, something like that from Hawk to Neels. We'll check the maps when we get going that way. In the rain yesterday, so I didn't get a chance to do much video. We're getting up early today. It's been sprinkling all night. I'm doing a little more breakfast from the hammock. So Dad's already had some coffee. Met up with Scott and his buddy Brandon. We'll be finishing up the hike with us today. So if we didn't rain too much, I won't talk to you again. That being said, looks like my pots are boiling. We just set off from Neels Gap. Our target today, albeit maybe an ambitious one, is to make it to Blood Mountain. So we got right at, I think, 12 miles to get there. We got up about an hour before daylight, got our breakfast done. By the time the sun was coming up, we were packing, and we just set off. I want to say it's 8 o'clock. So we're getting about an hour earlier start than yesterday. We did 12 miles yesterday, so we should be able to make it. It's just gonna be a long climb up Blood. So again, last night Scott made it here with us, and his wife's, your daughter's boyfriend, or
no, just a friend.
Just a friend. His daughter's friend, Brandon. So, I get a little bit of video before it starts raining. It's been sprinkling on and off throughout the night. And again, it was raining coming into camp yesterday. So I didn't even bother pulling the phone out. We were so dog tired and just ready to eat and get some sleep. So again, this morning, the second time eating breakfast from the hammock. It was great. I don't know if I'll be able to do it in the morning with the breakfast skillet that I have, but I will try. See you on down the trail. I just left Woods Hole Shelter from having lunch. I thought there was going to be water there, but it was dry. The trail guide said there was a water source just off the AT at Slaughter Creek where that trail goes. So I walked to both sections where that trail was, where that water was supposed to be, and it wasn't there. And I just could tell that I could hear water, but the wind was blowing so hard. So I prayed. I said, Lord, let the wind stop so I can hear that water. And sure enough, it stopped. And so I started hiking off trail. I didn't know that this trail went back around, but sure enough, God led me to some water. So hopefully now we can tank up for our night at Blood Mountain. By the grace of God, I've got 1, 2, 3 liters, a gallon, and this bottle on my shoulder full. Improvised a little sling because I didn't want that gallon jug hanging off my back. This kind of balances my load a little bit. Works out because that was my belt for these hiking pants that I have, but the Velcro started giving out on this trip. Just wasn't holding. Some cheap stuff I got from Hobby Lobby. So I said to heck with it, and had to cut an end of it off just to get it off my pants. But instead of throwing it away or leaving it, stuck it in my pack. There were plans for that belt. So now, about a mile and a half to Blood Mountain. So hopefully next time I turn the camera on, I'll be at Blood Mountain. I made it. Brandon got here. What time did you get here?
1:40.
1:40. Yeah, my nickname for him is Wheels. The kid's got wheels for legs. Well, let me turn you around and let you look at this. So this is from the top of Blood Mountain. How well all that's showing up, but my goodness, it's gorgeous. There's the shelter right behind us here. Alright, well, I'll get up, check it out. Ugh. Yeah, I did not think we were going to get to see this on this trip. I wanted to come up here over shutdown, and it just didn't work out. Man, to be here and to have hiked 38 miles. I've hiked 38 miles to get here. It's just, man, it's worth every step. It's hard to explain the emotions. I'll rest and see if we can find a campsite.
rock's dry. Boy, the wind's been beating it, but still there. Dad and I decided to come up here to the shelter and cook our breakfast. I had 2 tortillas left, and we both had Mountain House breakfast skillets. So we had some breakfast skillet tortillas with hot sauce.
Breakfast skillet tortillas.
I had two packs of my coffee left, so double shot of espresso for the morning. It rained all night long, pretty much. Well, if it didn't rain, every time the wind blew by, it shook all the water out of the trees, which there seemed to be an endless supply of. So, Dad and them made it in. Y'all made it in just before it started raining, didn't you?
We made it in about 30 minutes before dark.
Yeah. So
the old people come up at the end.
It was a heck of a hike yesterday, but it was worth it. So now we've just got about 2.4 miles to get down to Neels Gap, and then track down the car, and then it's cheeseburger time. Can't wait for that.
Cheeseburger. Cheeseburger, cheeseburger.
Taking off from Blood Mountain, headed down to Neels Gap. Scott's got his truck parked down there, so we'll do the old car switcheroo once we get there. It's supposed to be 2.4 miles to get down to the road, so all downhill, so probably gonna be a little slippery headed that way. So we're ready to go. How you feeling?
Right now, hurting every step, but you know, let's let it groove in a bit.
Yeah.
Yesterday, so of course I had it busted again.
Did you?
Busted again, yeah. Got another one.
Oh, that's another flat spot right here. I didn't even come look over here yesterday when it was clear. We wasn't socked in with fog, we probably could see.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Yep.
Say what?
Yeah.
You have to take on any insulin? You have to use any insulin? Oh, yeah. Talk about the calorie. Oh, the calorie, yeah.
Some beef jerky.
Want to eat the beef jerky?
Yeah. Yeah, it does. Friday. That's the sound of vehicles. They're coming up on the road. A little bit bittersweet coming to an end. Well, how you feel after 40 miles of walking, Pop?
Feel like a new man.
I know, right?
Life is good. It is so good.
And we're at it, man. Car coming around.
I don't know where he did.
Well, that was a great hike, good trip, good adventure, lots of ups and downs. Now I just can't wait for the next one.
Or all three. It only did stuff in black.